Okay, there we go. That. Let's do that. Looks like everything's coming through, so it should be good. Unhost. Okay. Close that. All right. I think we're good. Hey, Corny. How you doing, man? Oh, not too bad. Decided since Anthem is only VIP demo for 3 days, I'll give it a shot. Oh boy, what am I getting? Oh, don't tell me I'm gonna start getting... grumble, grumble, grumble. Okay. That was fun. Thanks, Origin. Thanks for being such a memory hog. Appreciate it. Anything else that wants to crash out and completely chew up all my memory? Oh yeah. You can tell it's a demo. It's chewing through memory. I probably did. Try this again. Friggin' Rito. It would not shock me one bit if I wind up crashing out again. I'm looking at the committed memory and it climbs and stays pegged. I miss the old days too, man. I really do. I miss the good old days. It's funny. I got 16 gigs of RAM in this machine. I should have more. I never did get more. And it's amazing that the committed memory just constantly gets chewed up with no problem. God, that feels incredibly slow. I think I'm gonna have to change that.
freelancer. I trust the contract went well.
Oh,
Hey,
let's talk
how'd
to you.
your last job go?
Keep pressing the button. It'll do something.
I kicked its ass. That's right, you did. Just got back myself. Damn Titan nearly took my arm off. Always something, huh? Owen stopped by. Wanted to make sure your records were in order. No worries, though. A Titan won't stop me from keeping this place organized.
How'd you end up as our record keeper anyway? You don't seem the desk type.
Layers,
You
buddy.
can tell.
We all got him.
Built for
You want a
console.
well-placed shot or a well-kept ledger? Ask Lucky Jack. We all do our bit for the family, right?
You have to hold.
So you're the cousin who enjoys paperwork.
And taking on scars.
Keeping things balanced.
That's what I do. The point is, we've got each other's backs. It's not like we got anyone else in our corner.
Not today, but we'll turn things around.
That's the spirit right there. We need freelancers to bring in contracts, get the work done. The better the Enclave does, the better we all do, right? Well, I've got reports to update before I'm back out there. Striders to save, relics to silence, you know how it is.
Just feels sluggish.
It's going to be hot. Stay hydrated.
I should get some more writing done. Too many distractions recently.
It's a pretty game. This kind of reminds me of Chronicles of Riddick. Creepy. Alright, what do you have to say?
Head up to the wall sometime. Look out over the jungle.
Can't talk to
I
you.
used to do that a lot.
Can't talk to you. Let's see what wonderful stuff is in here. Rugs. 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 Random sex. Alright, I'll follow the little pointy thing. Not available in the demo. Of course not.
Someone here in the fort with a story to tell, a contract to offer.
Yeah.
Got a wrench? You already borrowed mine.
Can I talk with you, random person? Well, hello. Not available in this demo. Okay. You know, it's funny. There was a complaint about Fallout 76 that it didn't have enough. Yes, this is EA's version of Destiny. No NPCs. We want NPCs to talk to. NPCs I can't talk to. What you eating here? Totino's pizza rolls and pierogies. Interesting dietary choice. Hey, random thing I could pick up.
have you been up to?
You'll love it. Okay, it's called the Manifold. Well, technically I call it
Yep.
the Manifold.
And it does what exactly?
For years, I'd heard of a type of Shaper relic that was able to amplify and augment the qualities of other objects. Never encountered one, never knew anyone that had, but thanks to the Elysian manuscript, I think I know where one is.
I think I know
Right
where one
here.
is.
In Bastion.
And you think it'll amplify and augment the power of my javelin?
Precisely. Excited yet? Not to worry. Once we find the Manifold, get it working, you will be. Guaranteed. First, the Manifold. Then, we boost your javelin. You silence the Heart of Rage, and boom. Everyone lives happily ever after.
It's a little more complicated than that.
Ah, details. I've sent all the particulars of the location to Faye. I can't wait.
I can't wait either.
All right there?
No, I'm not alright. Can I grab one of these to hit him over the head with? Me. You eyeballing me, son? Are you eyeballing me?
You can't go it alone.
Meat. Oh, hello, you. Not available. Of course not. Not available.
Look who's back in one piece.
Zoe, did you expect me in more pieces than
Shouldn't
one?
it be Zoe?
You?
Not Zoe.
Never. I trust you've brought me work. Always good to give your javelin the once over after a run. What have you done this time?
Nothing you can't fix.
Flattery, huh? You must have done a
I
number
know,
up
Corny.
there.
Nothing too crazy.
Are we using your skill for crazy or mine? Scars, beasts, relic-based nonsense. Some people stay on this side of the wall. Others, well, since you love running into that kind of stuff, you better be careful.
That's what a good javelin's for. And why get an expert for the once-over.
All right, sweet talker. I'll run you some maintenance checks. I'll show it extra love to balance that cavalier attitude of yours.
You're the best.
I'm aware.
Ego much? Yeah, that's not creepy at all. When you enter the start of Expedition, the last mission you acquired is always selected. Change missions by selecting the mission title, navigating to the map, and choosing a new objective. You'd open the squad page, or you can invite players to your game. No, thank you. Ready up and launch by pressing F. Okay, thank you. Difficulty. Do I go easy? Or do I go Grandmaster 3? No. Remember, players who wish to focus on the narrative and exploration aspects of Anthem or prefer casual shooter-style combat. I don't know. I like casual shooters, you know, Battlefield. uh... Notice this cortex thing down here, but not active. Okay. Let's look at the privacy settings. I'm a private person. Let's give it a shot. Anthem is best experienced with the squad. Would you like to keep your missions public so you can be joined by others? No. I want to be left alone. All vanity items in the demo cost 25 coin. But I couldn't do that because it said the vanity thing wasn't available in the demo. Less I. I'm willing to give this game a chance. I mean, I did play Destiny 2 to the original level cap. Hey, Wave. How you doing, man? Interested to see what kind of FPS this thing puts out. I have it on high right now, so we'll see. I really need to get more RAM for this thing, though. All you see is black? Oh. I got a loading screen right now. It's possible the loading screen's not transitioning through to Twitch. Let me load up Twitch real quick on my phone. It's showing fine for me. Brought it up on the phone. Looks like it's stuck in a almost infinite load. It would be nice if it actually functioned. Yay, BioWare. No, corny. Still haven't. Yeah, there's always BF1, but I kind of really wanted to try this. Guess I'm gonna end task it and relaunch. I wanted to see if it would live up to the hype that's been sitting around for this game forever. Oh, this will be the Destiny killer. Well, frankly, they don't need a Destiny killer because, well, Activision and Bungie did that enough on their own. You don't need a Destiny killer if you kill Destiny yourself. How many games actually live up to hype? There have been a few. Wolfenstein, the most recent Wolfensteins, in my opinion, lived perfectly up to the hype around them. They are hyped as great first-person shooter, single-player games, and they were so good. See, I've never been a fan of Doom. Ever. So... Oh, now it's nighttime. Alright, trying this again. What's the likelihood you think that this is actually going to work? I put it about 0. And because of how much memory it's chewed through, I can't even switch over to Battlefield 1. I literally am going to have to reboot in order to do it. Because it committed so much memory the first time. Oh yeah, it's incredibly hungry. Hungrier than it should be. You could barely see it just crawling along. That was the part I got to before and then sat there and did nothing. I honestly haven't played STO in, jeez, how long has it been? It's gotta be 4 or 5 months now. I played it to level cap and then a little bit beyond that, and that was it. I might go back to it at some point. My only problem with games like that and games like this is the same basic problem. They require so much time investment that I don't necessarily have. Well, this sucks. I was actually interested in streaming this game tonight. Fucking EA and BioWare. Oh, I will. Even after I hit level cap, the little bit beyond it I was basically logging in long enough to do the daily stuff around Starfleet Academy, and I was doing the mining, and that was it. Oh, and I would send the expeditions, whatever the heck it was, away teams, I can't even remember anymore. I sent those things off, and that was pretty much it. I'd log in long enough to do that. It would take all of about 10 or 15 minutes, and then I was done. This is ridiculous. Oh, I know there's stuff to do for endgame. My big thing was I need to find a game that I can play by myself when I need to and with groups when I need to. And there's very few games that actually scratch that itch that aren't either incredible time sinks or are games that I can't really find people that are interested in playing. And STO kind of sort of does that, but it also doesn't. I mean, Destiny kind of could, but also kind of couldn't, because at some point in Destiny, you're stuck with your only way to advance is to do the Crucible, which means you're doing PvP. If you're doing PvP on PC nowadays, it's inevitable you're going to get hackers. And when you get hackers, it's just not fun. you lose the fun nature of the game. Yeah, it's just... I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that I spent so many years in World of Warcraft doing the daily mission grind that daily missions are like persona non grata. I've been trying to get this thing to run since 8:22. It's 8:56 and it still cannot load into one fucking mission. Just one. I wanted to do one. And the sad part is, I did actually have the closed alpha for this too. I was invited to it. Never got to do it because I was busy. But I could have done the closed alpha. Well, that's the thing. It's not servers are full. It's just you can't seem to get it done. I'm stuck hoping for a game that can actually suck me in and be half decent. And the only one that's on the horizon in any way, shape, or form is The Division 2. Hey, Wolf. Welcome to Loading Screen Simulator 2.0. The only good game on the roadmap. Done? I haven't started. We've been at this loading screen in particular. This is the second try on this loading screen, and I think we've been on here for 5 minutes now. I have not been able to actually get into a single bit of Anthem yet. Alright, one last try, and then I'm going to call it. Hey, Striker. Yeah, it's not on par with GTA loading screen. GTA is a fucking frustrating game at this point. I don't feel like hopping in Discord. I know I should, I just don't feel it. I'm already frustrated enough with just trying to get this to work. I'm sorry, Wolf. I'm not in the mood. I would not be a good conversationalist right now. This is a great loading screen. Shoot. I can answer questions. Well, Striker, considering that from when I was perusing through the stream titles in Anthem, and I saw will Anthem load as half of the stream titles. Am I going to try and stream again? I am attempting to stream when time permits. It's hard. My weeks at work have been absolutely hellacious, and then by the time I get home, I'm just exhausted. I literally am just exhausted. Since I had 2 weeks off at Christmas, and it was great, and I had intended to stream a lot during that time and didn't. I just didn't stream. I was just enjoying playing games and not really having a requirement to do much of anything. But still need to. But yeah, it didn't happen, and at this point now, I'm working 50 to 60 hour work weeks. And it's exhausting. Let's try this one. Haven't tried that yet. So we're going to try that. We're going to try just going into free play. OT. OT doesn't come into effect for salaried employees. So yeah, it's just been time consuming. I get home from work, I spend time with the family, eat dinner and that kind of stuff, and I'm just so drained. I just don't have the energy. And Wave knows I'll get on and play Battlefield 1 a couple of nights a week, and then the rest of the time and even then, after a certain amount, my frustration level hits, and I'm done dealing with stupid. I'm done dealing with everything. I literally, case in point, I'll give you an example from today. This one actually had me laughing maniacally insane because of how stupid it is. The company I work for has a bunch of different software packages, and the software package I'm in charge of, or at least one of the managers for, is financial software that runs cities. Literally, their payroll, their accounting, the whole 9 yards, and it runs cities, counties, fire departments, police departments, sheriff's offices, and it's in use by large customers that can number from about 50,000 citizens to 5-6 million. Actually, probably bigger than that, because some of the counties are probably closer to 20 million if you want to get to the actual size. We had one fire district that wants to go through and take the version of software that they're on, was one of the very first releases in 2016. They want to take it to the most recent release that we did for that particular version, because we do hot fixes, which we released in December of last year. So that hotfix difference from the first release that they're on to now is 35 hotfixes worth of things, with an average of probably 20 to 30 items that we fixed in each. They want to take that upgrade path, slam it straight into production with no testing. So picture taking everything that's near and dear to you, bringing it forward 2 years and never having any input on it or even any visibility of what can happen. You gotta remember, this software is responsible for cutting payroll checks. People's payroll depends on this. This is the kind of stupid I have to work with every day. Needless to say, not a recommendation. Oh yeah, government. It just, you would think after 11 and a half years that I spent working in public sector before working for a private company who writes software for public sector, I would know better. You would think by now I would realize that no matter what, there will always be a bigger idiot than the one that I've experienced just prior, but there isn't. There's always a bigger idiot. And they're everywhere. Literally, idiots everywhere. Yeah, Striker, I got Division 2 on pre-order. Probably shouldn't have, but I did. I'm probably going to regret that I pre-ordered it. And it's sad, because Division was a fun game. I really, really, really liked Division. I wanted to play that thing forever. It was so much fun. Until Dark Zone. It's amazing how such a good game with a great concept was killed by such a piss poor implementation of PvP. It was fucking horrible. Tenant climbing. Honestly, if the Dark Zone hadn't been a requirement to actually move your character along in Division, and if they had put more effort into the PvE content and less into PvP, I probably would have been playing Division nonstop, and I wouldn't have even given Battlefield 1 or Battlefield 5 the time of day. I would have just said, you know what, screw you guys, I'm going home, I'm not going to bother. Yeah, and that's the thing. The DZ killed Division 1. Because as soon as you got into the DZ, you got into people that were hacking. And if you didn't run into the hackers, you ran into the gankers. It's funny because everyone shits all over Fallout 76 and all the problems that they've had. Bethesda screwed up Fallout 76. Fallout 76 is trash. It should have never been released. Everyone deserves a refund. But you know what? I can go into Fallout 76. I can walk up to somebody. I can wave at them. They could shoot me in the face as much as they want. And I can look right back at them and laugh. That is perfection for PvP. They have bugs galore, I will agree. Their content is lacking, I'll agree. But I don't have to deal with idiots if I don't want to. It's great. And what's not great is the fact that this is still fucked up. So this is the third try, and 3 strikes, you out. I'm not even sure I want to change what game I'm in. No, what I meant, Wave, is I'm not sure I want to change the game that I'm listed as being in inside of Twitch. I feel like being the ass that plays in the wrong section. What I will do, though, is change my stream title to Anthem fucking sucks. I'll rage about Battlefield 1. There. More lab, more lab, more lab, more lab. Try lab.
Connected. Channel switched.
Striker, I'll believe it when I see it. Not necessarily the meta and use of gadgets things. I mean more the game actually being half decent.
More. See, they've been playing other maps.
You switched to more, and I queued for Leb.
Huh.
Alright, switch to more. I don't have a lot of faith, Striker, in Division 2. I pre-ordered it hoping. I just don't have faith. I really have no faith in it. What time, man? You know, I'm going to be controversial because that's me. I've been a developer.
This will be over very soon, so you'll get it sweet.
I've been a developer for 20 years now.
We're done anyway.
20 years of experience working in the industry. And I've met all kinds of developers. And a lot of developers I meet are the egotistical people. Their shit don't stink. Their code is always perfect. Doesn't need to be QA'd. Doesn't need to be tested. Doesn't need to go to anybody to make sure it's okay. It's just perfect. And usually those are the people that wind up brown-nosing their way into events talking with customers. And those are the people you don't want to talk to. And that's what has me concerned about the statement that you gave right there, Stryker. The developer that is heads down, nose to the grindstone, gonna get you from point A to point B, get this thing done over with.
Great. We're gonna start the night in Suez.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I don't know. Suez tends to piss you off.
It's better than playing Amiens for the 3 billionth time.
One of the reasons why I started going back to more server. Leave is like the most popular 200% server, and like they only play like 4 maps.
Yeah, longer campaign, all it's doing is giving you a longer amount of time to get to the point where you have nothing to do. I don't want to hear about a longer campaign.
I find I still really enjoy this game. I was hoping Battlefield 5 would feel the same way in the future.
Well, there is one way you could do it if you never plan on streaming it.
What, Shadow PC?
Yeah, you could do that depending upon how your network is.
I have not actually done a check to see what it does. My ping is usually really good.
Be one thing to go through and try is to see what your because you have to see what your up and down is.
Exactly. Or I may just splurge another $200 or $300 when I get my tax return and get a better graphics card.
I'm assuming that the map is already going on since I'm hearing stuff in the background.
Well, don't see. Oh, you're on the other team.
I'm stuck in loading game and I don't have any progress on this.
It sounds like your system is giving you hell more than the game.
No, it's Electronic Arts doesn't know how to program their shit.
Disconnected. Connected. Channel switched.
Helps if you hit Alt F4 in the right application. Went to Alt F4 Battlefield and I had TeamSpeak selected. Yay. Why though? Yeah, the I get Epic Games trying to do it. I get what Epic Games is going for. I can appreciate it.
Started fog.
I can definitely appreciate it. They're trying to compete against Steam. Good for them. It's either going to crash and burn or go well.
Grab that ammunition!
I've been holding the damn C.
Burning somebody. Jesus Christ, dude.
We are losing objective Charlie.
That ammo's for you!
Burning somebody over there.
Objective Charlie.
Yeah, baby.
Ammunition for you! There! Ammunition! Ammo! Pick it up!
Cool snipers
Sentry
in
kit is
town.
available near your location.
Somebody right as well. A lot of people are right.
Yes, sir.
There's at least one that made it into town. I just don't know what happened to him. Yeah, I know what you mean, Striker. Yep, there's definitely one in town.
There's ammo!
It showed you was dead.
I feel like there's somebody right around here.
I knew there was someone there.
I thought I heard somebody, I just couldn't find them.
Yeah, he was laying right down next to Ooh, that's a big heavy gun right there. Ow.
Take the ammo.
I like Fallout 76. I really do. I have Red Dead. I've got it all set up to play on the Xbox. I just haven't.
Take that ammunition.
Guess I can safely move up a little.
Ammo. Take it. That ammo's got your name on it. There's ammo.
Almost thinking of taking one of these horses and going after that Artie truck.
There. Ammunition.
Ooh, somebody's in.
Take the ammo.
Felling trees. Bye-bye, tree.
Ammo. Pick it up. Ammunition for you.
I haven't played Red Dead Online because I haven't played Red Dead Redemption, but I'll be honest, I don't even feel like playing the online portion of it.
That ammo's for you.
There you go. The fuck? Came from behind.
Oh, good. Dang. You know when you get hit.
That came from behind.
Suck at throwing.
That's an enemy scout.
I got the guy in there and on the roof.
Shut up. Ooh. No, there is a guy standing here. Top. The stairs. That double barrel.
There's ammo.
We are losing objective butter.
Oh, on me, on me. He's to the right as you come in. To the right. Immediately to the right. To the right, to the right, to the right.
Jesus.
You gotta get your right and left down, man.
We are losing objective butter.
It's a problem for me, sorry. Ugh. What's sad is he was just standing there.
Armored car, watch it.
Car heading for Alpha.
There, ammunition.
Somebody must have got him, because he's not here.
We have lost objective apples.
I can see an enemy scout. There's some ammo.
Alright, we're getting back.
Over there, an enemy scout. Look behind me, enemy shock trooper.
Emergency spawn.
Yep, I think that's the last of them.
We have taken objective apples.
Jesus. Top score.
Take that ammunition.
Charlie.
Look out, the
We have lost objective Charlie.
Ooh, that tingled. That tingled. That tingled.
We have taken objective Charlie.
There's ammo. Ammo, right there.
Guy's laying down next to the sentry box.
Yeah. ammunition.
Got him. Thank you for pointing him out.
The ammo's got your
Hey,
name
kill
on it.
me. He's just laying there.
Shock trooper spotted.
To our left. I'm sorry, to our right.
Got the horse.
Take the ammo.
Somebody coming in. He's hurt. Oh, thank goodness somebody picked up the sentry. I'm getting sniped at from the right somewhere.
Yeah, that's enemy cavalry.
Oh, there's a cav over there.
Yeah, that's what's sniping.
Grab that ammunition. Some ammo. Take it. Here's some ammo.
Get those resupply points. Get those resupply points. Still dealing with the freaking cold.
Ammunition for you. There's ammo.
We are losing objective.
Some ammo. Take it. Thank you. Appreciate it. There. Ammunition.
Yeah, know what you mean, Striker. I'm tentatively interested to see what they can give us with this. With Division 2. Ah, freaking Artie truck.
Take that ammunition.
Halfway there, we have the upper hand.
Grab that ammunition. ammo.
Practically no fucking wall to brace on left.
That ammo's got your name on it. Ammo!
A
Right
sentry
there!
kit is available near your
Sentry
location.
kit.
Ammo! Pick it up!
Get those resupply points. How you doing, troop? Calves to the far right.
Take the ammo! There's ammo! There! Ammunition! Enemy horse ride! Over there!
Bilbo been sagging.
Enemy cavalry! You see it?
This hole's.
We are losing objective butter.
There's some ammo!
I like how deep this hole is.
That's what I'm saying. It's getting deeper and deeper. You keep shelling here.
Ammo! Pick it up! Ammo! Right there!
Wow, suppressed?
Objective apples.
Wow, suppressed.
Taking alpha again.
Lost objective.
I don't suppose you're near Charlie and can revive.
I can be. Hold on. Still in that hole.
Yeah. About to not be. Yeah, it already despawned me.
There's ammo!
Whew.
We are losing objective butter.
Bravo.
Ugh. Huh? What?
They're, oh yeah, they're in our place.
Yeah, how?
We have lost objective Charlie.
Ammunition! That ammo's got your name on it.
This is a very close match.
That ammo's for you.
Sentry box.
We are losing objective butter.
That fucking arty truck needs to die.
Yeah, I'm not sure how we can do it.
Spotted in it.
Fucking pussy. Fucking pussy.
Enemy cavalry! Spotted an enemy horse rider! There! An enemy horse rider! Take the ammo. Grab that ammunition!
We are losing objective butter.
Over there, trooper!
Fuck him. Ah, damn. Thank you.
ammo. Take it.
Can't believe he came back from almost being dead.
Take the ammo. See, there, medic.
Again while suppressed. Again while suppressed. Fuckers, get out of my way.
Fine.
I died to debris
There you
first.
go.
Ammunition for you. There's ammo.
He's 88.
Drop that ammunition.
Losing objective butter.
That ammo's for you.
We are losing objective butter. We are losing objective butter.
Gotcha, bitch.
Losing it. We're starting to hemorrhage.
How?
Take that ammunition.
We are losing objective butter.
There's ammo.
Oh, doing that?
Oh yeah, he's sending it straight through solid rock.
We have lost objective butter.
Ammunition for you! Ammo! Pick it up! That ammo's got your name on it. Eyes on!
Go. Next. Next.
Take the ammo.
He cannot see where we are. There's no spot flares there.
No.
There is no fucking way. That is such an obvious fucking hack, it's not even funny.
Yeah.
This is why I get pissed off every night. Because no one's gonna do fuck all to this person. Fucking EA won't do shit. DICE won't do shit. He's obviously hacking, has been hacking the entire match, and nothing will happen to him.
He's even got very bad ping.
We have an armored train.
Which is usually the first dead giveaway that they're a fucking hacker.
This one guy, 742 is like 300. I guess because I cut my teeth on combat arms when hackers was just a daily life thing that you had to deal with. At least you could kick them.
And that's the thing, you cannot kick anybody. Unless the admins are willing to kick them. And if the admins are on their team, they're not going to kick them.
It's a bit of a catch-22. I mean, Lee's pretty good about kicking
Our armored train
hackers.
has arrived.
But they just don't want to do any other maps.
There's ammo. There's some ammo.
Fucking goddamn ridiculous.
Are you even any more on?
There was two of them. So I have no doubt a ban for me is incoming, but fuck it. I'm done. I'm not playing anymore. So I'll see you later.
Well, thanks for playing with me for a bit.
Yep, no problem.
Disconnected.
Well, I guess I'll call it. I tried Anthem. I give it the good old college try 3 times. That didn't happen. tried Battlefield. This happens. So I think I'll be done for the night after an hour and 38 minutes of streaming. So I don't know. I'll be back when I can actually find a game that's going to be half decent. So see you all later.